Hello, my name is Andy Anand. I'm going to show you all today how to make a French omelette. So let's focus on this side, and I'm telling my son who is helping me video shoot this. So what we need is 2 eggs. Now if you want a bigger omelette, you can take 3 eggs, a fork to whisk, a little spoon, a rubber spatula, that's what I like, a bowl. Okay, and I've got a nice pan. The pan is the most critical thing here. If you don't have a non-stick pan or a pan which is not seasoned, you will have trouble. Maybe in some other video I will show you all how to season a pan. So I have a pan here, and then if you need a stuffed omelette, you could do some kind of cheese. Here I'm using sharp cheddar cheese, but you can do some sweated omelette, sweated onions, mushrooms, or whatever else you want to stuff in an omelette, doesn't matter. Some people like tuna, chicken, if you want to make it. Okay, so with that, what I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to start my flame, because that's going to, and I'm going to put it on low while the pan heats up. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break my eggs, 2 eggs. Okay. So we have 2 eggs here, and the first thing is we whisk them lightly. So just to make them mix the yolk and the whites together, and then you could put a spoonful, very little. Okay, the classic recipe calls for cream actually, but I'm going to use milk, which is fine. Okay, and let me put who like pepper, they can put pepper. If you like it spicy, you can even put red chili powder or cayenne pepper or something like that. However, that will color the omelette, so I'm going to skip pepper, but you can put it if you wish to. So your eggs, here the eggs are beaten, and then I'm going to raise the flame to heat up the pan, and here I have some butter. Oh, I'm out of butter, so we need some butter. So I'm going to go and get some butter. So I've got butter here. I'm going to cut a little bit of butter, and we have this little bit of butter, and I'm going to put in my pan and then swirl it so that it coats the entire pan. Now this is critical, because if your pan is not fully buttered or oiled, you can also use oil if you don't like butter. Those of you who don't like butter can use olive oil. Butter obviously gives you the best flavor, but it's not necessary that you use butter. So if you see, the butter is not melting readily, which means the pan is still not very hot. So I'll let it be, and I'll let it melt a little bit. Sometimes the pan could get very hot and the butter could brown immediately. If that happens to you, it's not a worry, but you all will get a little brown colored flavor, brown butter flavor I meant. And then you would also have a bit of you would also probably get a little bit of coloring. Okay, so here we put the eggs in. I always like to whisk it as I put them. So I put the eggs, and then I let them sit for just a second, and then I keep on mixing it. You see, I keep on doing this, mixing it until you almost sort of get scrambled eggs. Not quite, and then you can scoop it from the side, the center, and we do that and scoop it until you feel the scrambled egg is just about to get ready. Now you see, at this point you swirl it, and let all the egg go in, and you swirl it to coat the entire pan. Okay, and then you let it sit for a few seconds, and you can put it on a low flame this time, because you don't want the coloring. Now if you are okay with the coloring, you can do it, and then you could put the stuffing. So right now I'm putting sharp cheddar cheese, so I'm going to put the cheddar cheese here, and while the eggs are cooking at bottom. Now I like a soft egg, which is a soft omelette which has no color at all, which is absolute white. Some people don't like it. So anyway, so I'm going to do a little bit of, I'm going to raise my flame. Okay, I'm going to show you the flame, and then I'm going to cook a little bit of the sides, so the sides come off the pan. Okay, without much coloring. If you have the flame too high, you'll get the coloring. Now let's try. Now if you see, the sides are just about to come out, and I'm going to test it whether the sides are coming out. You see this? You see the sides are just about to come out. So I'm going to loosen the sides a little bit. Now once I've loosened it, I'm going to just do a one. Now see, it's a little breaking, so it's still not ready. So I'm going to cook it What I mean breaking, you see this little thing where it is about to break. So I'm going to cook it a little while because I don't want it to be broken. I wanted a very clean surface of the omelette. Now when I fold the omelette, you'll understand what I mean by clean. So I'm going to try again. I'm going to loosen the sides a little bit. There we have the loosened side, and I'm going to do, see here, and I'm going to make the first fold. And now from the other side, I'm going to make the second fold. Okay, this is the second fold. Now here you see it is breaking a bit, which is not right. If it had fully cooked, it wouldn't have broken. Now I'm going to go very, very softly and make a third fold, and I'm going to tuck it in. Tuck it in, and there we got it. And then I'm going to loosen from this side, okay, and sort of let it go. Now it's all on one side, and I'm going to let it cook, and I'm going to bring the omelette right in the center. Okay, I'm going to bring the omelette right in the center, and we are going to let it cook for a minute. While it is being cooked, I'll just get a quick garnish. So what I'm going to do is, you see the cheese is just about to melt out. So I'm going to take it up, and then I'm going to bring it on our plate. I'm going to bring it on our plate on the side, and then we are going to sprinkle some parsley. Now if you have fresh parsley, you can put fresh parsley. If you don't, what you could do is you could have like this one I have is dry parsley. That's okay. You could just put some parsley as a garnish, and then you could put some sides of fried potatoes or something else. It is a bit of a tradition in UK to serve grilled tomatoes. You could, so I'm going to make a basket, tomato basket. So we are going to do a little crisscross cut. If you see here, a crisscross cut for tomato. So here it is. I'm going to squeeze it on top of a bowl, take it out. You see how it is being coming out. You see at some point it will get stuck. So we will just loosen it up a little bit. Or give a secondary cut. There we have a little tomato basket, and we are going to make a little cut on the bottom so that it's stays straight, and that is our garnish. And you could put another tomato as a side garnish, or you could sort of just make it like this and cut this into two and make some sort of petals here. So we have one, and then we could do like this. You could do second one like this, and you could have a little tomato garnish. And let's bring it into the center, and that is how our plate would look. Okay, so that is our French omelette. You can make basically any filling. For Indians who are watching my show, you can make a masala omelette similarly. This is very different from the Indian omelette, which I will show you all some other day. This is a soft egg. If you appreciate soft eggs, you'll like it. If you don't, I'll show you all a video of the Indian omelette some other time. Thank you very much everybody for watching my channel, and please visit my website magicallives.com. Thank you, and have a great day.